Guys, we're in Midlothian, Texas today. I'm so excited to show you this beautiful Canyon Creek home. Listen to this. We're out in the country, guys, but you know what? I love heavily wooded. This property is off the street, has a long driveway, and it is super, super impressive. You ready for this? Let's go in. Love this. Just look at the facade. I'm going to tell you, I love this covered porch. I love the stonework. This property feels like, to me, it should be out of Colorado. Welcome to this property. Look, we are looking at a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, about 3,350 square feet, but I love all the features. So you've got a study right off the entry. I love that they've done a little bit more of an industrial style ceiling fan, and look at these barn doors, but yet they're sleeker glass, and I love the black. Good job, Canyon Creek. Not only that, look at this great room. Look as you walk into this. Look at this. I love the beams. Look at the beams. Spectacular. I love the way that they stained them. Everything is light wood. Look at the floor to ceiling stone fireplace. That is beautiful. The hearth and the floating, mantle there. Really, really love this. Love this space and love these windows. You can see outside over to your extended covered patio. But look at this. To me, this is just hot. This is very sleek and sexy. I love that they've got the legs here and also this countertop. I love the kitchen. I love the black and the pendants. Look at the glass. Look in the herringbone pattern backsplash. You have the gas cooktop. Man, they did a good job. I just think it's really beautiful. I like the decorative lighting. So one thing that I want you to notice, that when you step in the entryway, look at what they've done. They actually did some trim work, but I like the inset of the entry and that they put the wood up there with their decorative lighting. What a beautiful touch. Let's go look and take a look here at the secondary bedrooms. So I like that you've got 2 bedrooms here. We're going to go venture into this one first. Good sized bedroom, but it actually has its own bathroom. And I love how they kind of did this. Very nice, but I like the tile, floor to ceiling tile. And then you have a good size walk-in closet back here. So they've done a really good job, I think, on the floor plan and the layout of this home. Beautiful wood floors. So we have another secondary bedroom. And as we bump into this actually does a Jack and Jill bathroom going into another bedroom. But you have nice walk-in closets for these bedrooms. So as we come back over here, you can see that we actually have a powder room. And I love where this is situated because this has access to go to the covered patio. And this is already set up. That is the pool bath. So you already set up to be able to drop a pool back here. I have loved being at this property. I love the feel of it, and I love the noises. I love all the trees. But just think about that. If you dropped a pool in, you clear this out a little bit, private. You probably don't even need a fence. This house is pushed back with that long driveway. Fantastic. So, but look at this. I love that they put a beam up here. Super nice covered patio. We're going to go back in this way, keep doing our tour. We bump into, I'll call this like a flex room, because this can be a media room, a game room, a second living area for the kids if they're gaming. And I love, like, this is an oversized sliding door going back out to the patio. So you have multiple doors from this room, from the breakfast area, and also from the powder room here to have access, onto that covered patio. So let's see, are you ready for this? Because we're gonna go to the other side of the home. We're gonna look at the primary suite and see what that has to offer. But I really like this dining area. I like this chandelier. So I can just see like a big wood kind of farm table, which would give the accent of the stone from that kind of Colorado feel. This has just been a beautiful house to actually just walk through and enjoy. But and I love these windows. Once again, look, we've got the inset here with the wood on the ceilings, but I love the windows. So you have bringing the outdoors in. So now we are in the primary bedroom, lots of windows, inset ceiling, very nice, roomy. I love that old back to this private area. And let's take a look at the bathroom. So dual sinks, very nice. And I like that they did a freestanding tub with a decorative light. I like that. And the shower. Look, you've got double shower heads in there. Very nice. And I like the floor to ceiling tile. And I like the colors that they've chose. This is pretty cool because here we walk into your walk-in closet. It's got all the right space. It actually goes down this way, but you got shelving and you have a dressing mirror too, which I think is kind of nice. You know, that you don't have to put that up. And I can check yourself out. Hey, I'm ready to go. Let's go. And then this bumps into the laundry room. I really enjoy oversized laundry rooms because, you know, like you could have a fridge there, or a washer and dryer, but I like that it's got all the counter space, you know, so you're folding clothes, you're hanging up, you're moving it into the closet there. But nice home. Let's check out the actual garage. So you can see mudroom here. Love that they did the wood again. And if you can see, this is actually, oh darn, oh, there we go, perfect. So actually look, oversized garage, 3-car garage, and you've got a sprinkler system, nice space that they've done here. It looks like these are a little bit higher ceilings too, so we might be able to fit our heavy duty trucks in here. So let's look at the last little bit, you know, of this property. So we actually have a walk-in pantry, and I like that they kind of did this so you can kind of showcase your canisters and whatever, your storage. They've done a nice job here. You know what? I have to say, I really like Canyon Creek homes. I just like the feel and the look of them, but I think they did it right here with all of this space. Now remember, so what do you think this is worth? What do you think this is listed at? So I want you to comment and let me know what you think. Now, I didn't tell you, this sits on 1.7 of an acre. And remember, I told you the driveway kind of curves and goes down to the property. So this is very, very private. So if you like the content that we're bringing you, please like, subscribe, push the notification button. We will be bringing you more fantastic property. We make real estate simple and we get you moving.